In this video, I want to show you guys the best uninstaller for Windows. I want to recommend you guys a couple of uninstallers that I think are the best ones. But first, let me show you guys the one that I actually use and why I use it. So this is the uninstaller that I actually use from a long time now. This is called Bulk Crap Uninstaller, in short BCU. This is a free and open source uninstaller. I think this is the one and only free and open source uninstaller. That is the one reason why I use it. Second reason, it is actually pretty good and it has a lot of features. Like you can filter your installed softwares, only the web browsers. These are the web browsers on my system. Technically, this thing, Chrome Remote Desktop, isn't a web browser, but it is a web app, or it's related to the Chrome. So yeah, okay, whatever. So let's go to the default filters. And it has, again, as I said, many features like uninstall quietly, search online for the program that you have installed. Okay, select the program and you can search for that program to get more info on the internet. We have advanced operations like uninstall manually, or delete registry keys, or open registry keys, create backup, and all that. Now let's actually uninstall one program. Let's say, for example, this one, right client. I don't need this anymore, so I'm gonna right click and have many options here. I can search online about this program if I don't know what this is and all that. Okay, let's just click on uninstall. Now we go through the uninstallation process. This is how it works. So you can also create a system restore point, just in case if anything goes wrong when you uninstall the program, you can restore your system back to normal. Okay, just in case, but it doesn't happen with user installed programs. If you're uninstalling a system program, yeah, you might want to create a system restore point, but yeah, you don't need to do this all the time. So I have this thing disabled by default. Now we need to click on begin uninstallation. Now it's going to actually uninstall using the official uninstaller of that application, and it's going to monitor whether it has uninstalled it or not. Now all I have to do is close this uninstaller to let Bulk Crap Uninstaller know that I have uninstalled it successfully. I'm going to click on done. Now you can see it says completed. Now I have to click on close. Now here is the interesting part. Almost all the good uninstallers out there will now scan for leftover files and registry entries. Okay, so you can see here leftover removal. So this is another thing that I like about this program. It gives you a summary of leftover files, and there is this thing called confidence. Okay, so at the bottom, it will automatically hide the bad confidence level leftovers or registry entries. So let me actually uncheck this just to show you guys what it's hiding. Sometimes it does pretty good with like detecting the good registry entries that we can delete, but sometimes, you know, even the good registry entries or leftovers have the low confidence level. It's kind of confusing. I don't see this feature on any other uninstaller out there. It gives you an option. Okay, it has the confidence level and all that. So it was hiding this thing. NV control. So this is related to the NVIDIA control panel. We just uninstalled a right client. So it has the client thingy in the name, but it's not related to the program that we just uninstalled. We can see here clearly, this is NVIDIA. So if we delete this registry entry, we might break the system. And second one is also not related to this. It has done pretty good job actually by hiding this or giving this a bad confidence, because we can clearly see they are not related to the right client. Where it says good and very good, that means it's good. It's confidence about nothing bad is going to happen with the system. Okay, so in this case, it did pretty good actually. I shouldn't touch these registry entries with bad confidence. Okay, so I'm gonna hide this. That's good. Okay, now these are the only things that can be removed. Okay, so you can see local and all that. So now I'm gonna go and delete the leftovers just like that. Now that thing is completely gone. Okay, now if I go, let me give you guys extra tip. There isn't a perfect uninstaller. You'll always find something that is left even after uninstalling the program, even if you use the uninstaller. So there isn't a program which can completely remove all the traces of installed programs. There isn't. So you can see there is this folder, Riot Games. This didn't get deleted. You know the reason why? They don't share the same name, first of all, because the program that we uninstalled was Riot Client, but this thing is Riot Games. So that is another reason that uninstaller couldn't delete this. It thinks that this is not related to the program because program name was different and the folder name is different. So that is the reason why there isn't a perfect uninstaller out there. After you uninstall the program, you might want to use some tool to search for the files and registry entries, which I'll show you at the end of this video. Now, let me actually uninstall one more thing, because with that program, it did pretty good. Okay, it has really good confidence level. Now let's see with this program. I'm gonna uninstall this program because you know what? I don't need this anymore. I have found something better than this that is actually based on this. Okay, I'll make a video about that. This video isn't about VLC, so I'm gonna uninstall it. No, OBS is using it. No. Okay, I can't uninstall it. Okay, let's uninstall the Firefox actually, because I can't uninstall VLC right now because OBS is using it in the background, probably due to some things that I have in this OBS. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do the same thing. Okay, it's gonna launch the uninstaller for the Firefox. We go through like normal uninstallation thingy as usual, but you know, in the background, bulk crap uninstaller is watching what's happening here. Now it's gonna scan for the leftovers. Now you can see it has many leftovers and registry entries. You can see here. Now let's uncheck the bad confidence level thingies. Okay, so I'm gonna uncheck that. So you can see the registry entries we can actually select because they are actually related to the Firefox. We know Mozilla, yeah. Okay, Mozilla is the main company name who made this. So now we can actually go and select these. Again, as I said, there isn't a perfect uninstaller due to some different name for the same program, for folders or registry entries. Even the uninstallers can get confused. I know that this is made by the Mozilla. So any registry entries or folders which says Mozilla, I can select that and delete. It won't hurt anything. So you can see everything is actually related to Mozilla and Firefox. Even this one, you might get confused with this. This actually has a good confidence level. But if you actually see that this is at the end of the string, you can see this is slash Mozilla Firefox slash firefox.exe. Okay, so this is actually the reason why I love this uninstaller. This might feel a little bit confusing for non-tech savvy people, but once you understand this, like this part where you have to remove the leftovers, it shows you all the things. You have to check on the bad confidence level too. Maybe they are good to remove, maybe they are not. In this case, you saw that everything can be removed. But in last case, where we uninstalled the Riot client, we couldn't remove those things because those weren't related to that program. So you have to be careful about that when you're using this. And every uninstaller works the same way. They do the same thing. Like they look for the similarities in the name mostly, yeah, and then they delete the program. And most of the uninstallers won't show you this window, but this one gives you the option, and this is the main reason why I use this. Okay, we have the option, and I always check the hidden entries whether they can be deleted or not, just to make sure and all that. But even if you don't check these, like let's say you're scared and you don't know what you're gonna delete, you can go with the good confidence level removal too. Okay, you don't have to go here, but this is just a bit advanced option that we have that I actually like. Okay, now I can go and delete because I can select everything because it's related to Mozilla plus Firefox. Again, as I said, almost all the uninstallers do the same. Okay, they match the name with the registries, they find the similarities and all that. So this is how it works. It doesn't matter which program you use. Okay, some might do better than other, but they do almost the same thing and they're almost the same. Okay, so now let's go and check on the Firefox folder. Let's see if we can find it. Firefox. Okay, I have searched for it and I haven't found anything. Windows search is kind of slow. It should be able to find Firefox by now. Okay, we found something, but it's not a folder. It's a system file or backup file or entry file that Firefox created, and I don't think this is safe to delete. This is like directly within the system folder. Yeah, they are like pretty small file. This is maybe a support file or something. We don't have to go this deep. So basically there isn't any trace of Firefox anymore. Okay, so this is how this uninstaller works, and it is actually really good uninstaller. Again, as I said, I'm just going to repeat myself again and again. All the uninstallers do the same. I want to show you guys this really interesting uninstaller. If you're looking for really powerful uninstaller, this isn't the first time I've talked about this. When this was first launched, I actually made a video on this. This is called Uninstaller with some missing words. Okay, this is basically called Uninstaller. So if you go to their official website, here you can go and download it. And here you can learn about this feature. The most interesting thing about this program is that the maker of this program have done a benchmark. And according to this benchmark, the uninstaller is the best uninstaller. Okay, so you can go here and check this out. Don't worry, I'll show you guys the demo. So basically, how this benchmark was performed, if you go here and you can read it to this website, he created a virtual machine and then installed a couple of programs. Okay, these programs, 28 popular Windows apps. Okay, these many. And then he used all these programs to uninstall the programs, and also he used this program called WinFindr. This thing is also made by the same guy who made the uninstaller with some missing words. So basically, after uninstalling the programs by using each uninstaller, he ran this program and searched for the leftovers by the name. Okay, so that's that. Now you can see here, this is the main point. He used many uninstallers here. At the top, we see the uninstaller, Geek uninstaller, iBit, Revo, bulk crap uninstaller. Yeah, we have that. So basically, after uninstalling the programs using uninstaller, we only have 26 leftovers left. If you compare this with the other uninstallers, this is insane. Okay, like really insane. Like it's 26 is nothing compared to like 600, 400. So according to the dev of this uninstaller, this is the best one. It will do the best leftover cleanups. Okay, now let me show you guys a demo in virtual machine, because this uninstaller actually requires you to restart the system once you uninstall the program. I don't know in which virtual machine I have this thing installed. So while I'm booting the system, let's actually download this program, WinFindr. I think this is actually a good tool in my opinion. Okay, I'm just gonna download this. Let's download the setup one. Using this, you can find anything on the system. Look for here folders, files, registry keys, registry entries, and all that. So we uninstalled Firefox. Let's see how many things we can find here. Okay, oh, it's doing a lot of things. It's from the bleach bit. Okay, it's yeah, you still have to use your brain actually. Directly, I can't actually see the Firefox related things. So here we can actually see some of the registry entries. Yeah, we don't see the folders and files. Actually, these are, you can see these are like, this is a winget cache file and all that. So it's pretty good actually. Okay, so we have 57 results. Not everything is related to Firefox actually. You can see some of the things are related to BleachBit, the other program, and Google Chrome and all that. Again, as I said, you still have to use your eyes and brain to see what is right and wrong. Again, nothing is perfect. This might be the best uninstaller out there if you're looking for some really powerful uninstaller. Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's run this. So this is how this looks. Okay, it analyzes all the programs that are installed on your system, and it actually takes longer than other uninstallers to launch. Now let's uninstall the Firefox from this too. Okay, we can see the data even before we uninstall the program. Yeah, if we right click on the program, and there we see many options. at the top we see show data, all the data about the program, all the registry entries, keys, the location and everything. Now actually let's go through the uninstallation method. And there is this thing called software monitoring. Not all uninstallers have that, few of them have, and this thing actually can make difference between the different uninstallers, or make one uninstaller better than the other one. Because when you monitor a program, when you're installing it, the uninstaller can actually monitor all the registry entries, files, folder of that program that is being installed, and then later it can remove that program completely with all the leftovers and registry keys, because it has the accurate data about that program and it knows everything about that program, or where all the things are stored, or okay, yeah, you guys are smart. I'm just talking too much. Okay, now let's go through the uninstallation process. Okay, so when you click on uninstall, it will actually show you all the data related to the program. And here at the bottom, we have a couple of options: automatically close all running programs to perform the uninstallation, and automatic reboot the computer. One more thing about this uninstaller is that when you're uninstalling a program, you can't really use your PC. Yeah, it recommends you to not use any programs when you're performing the uninstallation using this. So I'm gonna click on start uninstallation. It will give you warning. I recommend you guys to create a system restore point if you want to use this, because again, as I said, this thing requires a reboot, plus you can't use your PC. So if anything goes wrong, you can restore your system back to normal. So it's always recommended to create a system restore point specifically for this uninstaller if you're using it. Okay, so let's go through the installation process. Here is the thing. It's gonna take longer to uninstall the program than other uninstallation methods. It takes really long time because let me pull out this while it's installing this. Because of these numbers, I guess. Okay, these benchmarks basically. So it is doing really deep scan, or I don't know what it's doing, but you can see here it says it leaves the minimal leftovers compared to the other ones. So it looks like it has successfully uninstalled the Firefox. Now actually let's use the WinFindr here. Okay, so let's see if there are anything related to Firefox. Okay, I'm gonna go and search for Firefox. Guess what? Okay, I might be wrong. Nah, man. Nah, you can't. You can't do that. So here you can see it took longer to uninstall, but we can already see there are folders here. Mozilla. So basically, as I said again, these uninstallers basically use a method, like some kind of method, like I think the most common one is the finding the name similarities with the program and then removing those entries like folders or files or registry entries. Everything about the Firefox is gone, but I think they forgot about the Mozilla folder. This is basically a Firefox. Okay, so we have a few folders here, and this one, Mozilla registry entry here. Yeah, a couple of them. We have 53 things here, and here we have 57, because here I have many programs installed on my system. So there are many other things that are related to Mozilla and Firefox, because BleachBit also cleans the Firefox, so it has the XML file related to Firefox. If I have installed a Firefox on my system, it can clean up the Firefox. So on, there are some other things that are also related to Firefox. Oh, we also have some SVG files here. Firefox. In my testing, I can clearly see that bulk crap uninstaller did better than uninstaller. I hate to say this, but yeah, I wasn't expecting this. This isn't true. Okay, it depends on what program you're uninstalling, and yeah, that's it. Okay, but yeah, this I don't buy this. Okay, I don't buy this. In my opinion, all the uninstallers are same. Okay, they use similar method, and I think the safest and the best one is the bulk crap and uninstaller. in my opinion. Today I even did the test and you can see it did really good. And again, as I said, I like it because it's free and open source, and when you're removing the leftovers, you can see what it's removing and you can choose whether you want to remove it or not. And it has the confidence level, which makes it even better. But there is this thing. I have seen this feature on other uninstallers too. I haven't seen this in bulk crap uninstaller. I would love to have this feature. This is basically a feature in some uninstallers called monitor software or software monitoring when you're installing the program. So basically, when you do this on the uninstaller that supports this thing, monitoring thingy, uninstaller can gather the info about the program that you're installing. Uninstaller knows where all the registry entries, files, and everything are installed, and then later it can uninstall it because it has the data about that program. And I can do test with other uninstallers too if you want me to, but I think this video is already too long. Yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. But if you still have any questions or have any suggestions for me, you can always do the comment and we can have some chit chat in the comment section too. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye bye.